Oh my God, I cannot believe I have Nickelback Raws open on my computer in front of me. What? Hey everybody, I'm Joel Wanasek with Nail the Mix or URM Academy. And today I have a very, very, very special treat for you, something that's been on the personal bucket list of mine for a long time. I give you San Quentin from Nickelback, mixed by Chris Baseford for Nail the Mix. This is just like an incredible dream come true because I've been trying to get Nickelback on Nail the Mix since basically we started Nail the Mix. It's always been like the highest band because Nickelback has the best mixes ever. Major shout out to Chris Baseford and Chad Kroger for being awesome human beings and just getting this done and allowing us to get to mix some Nickelback on Nail the Mix. So, wow, I can't control myself. Let me just calm down. Okay, I'm going to hit play and just chill. You know, I've often commented in my YouTube videos and stuff how Nickelback is just like one of the heaviest bands of all time. And here they prove it. When we go through this session, you're going to see how much stuff they borrow and so many, you know, from heavy metal. You know what I mean? Like Nickelback is like a rock band that's actually a bunch of metalheads in disguise, I feel like, because damn, there's some heavy stuff in here. Let's open these guitars up right away and just check out this intro. Listen to this savagery here right out of the gate. Dude, that's like straight up deathcore guitar tone. What an intro. So filthy. I love it. Check it out. Brutal. Let's hear this other guitar. You know, if that was a cereal, that'd be like Captain Crunch right there. Those are some savage guitars. All right, let's hop into the main guitars. I want to hear some Nickelback guitar tone. I've been literally obsessing over Nickelback guitar tone since like 2006. And here we are. It's in front of my face. That low end is so beefy. Chorus. All right, I see another layer in here. And yet a third layer coming in. Let's check this out. Fuzz guitar. Those guitars sound crushing. Oh, wow. Now that's a rock guitar tone right there. What else we got here in the guitar game? Sirens and some deathcore pick scrapes. Oh, I love it. Heck yeah. It's so freaking sick. Wow. I just love it. Okay, we got some guitars here in the fills. Tremolo. There's actually quite a bit of post-production on this track, which I think is super sick. Who would have guessed? All right, we got some guitar shredding. Let's check this out. That's sick. I love seeing great production on bands. This is just phenomenally well produced. These tones are insane. Everything is just so well thought out. I mean, would you expect anything less from Nickelback? I personally wouldn't. I mean, Nickelback has always had the best production of all time, but I mean, this is just no exception. It's so good. Let's check out this legendary Nickelback bass tone. What do we got here for bass? Okay, we got two bass. We got one channel and a second channel. Sounds gnarly.
Every other night.
What's always baffled my mind, listening to records like All the Right Reasons and things like that, just the massive guitar and bass sounds and drums that this band has always just delivered, you know, just absolute sonic destruction and excellence at the highest level. And to actually hear what some of this stuff sounds like raw is just mind blowing, because you always hear the finished guitar tone and you're like, how the hell did they get something to sound like that? Then you hear the raw tone and you're like, aha. So it's pretty cool to actually be able to reverse engineer some of this stuff and just open these raws. Let's take a look at these drums. We've got quite a bit of stuff we got to kick in. Out, sub. Super clean top. That's really great signal to noise. Almost no bleed in that. You can basically turn those drums into samples if you wanted to. Okay, we've got some toms here. Let's check out these. Crushing. Hi-hat. Hear what that sounds like in a ride. Spot mics, overheads. Okay, these are in stereo. And drummer perspective, Coles. Room. And an ambient.
On down the road.
And I can't wait to see how Basford gets his ambiences. If you listen to some Chris Basford mixes, one thing he's always done that's really cool is he gets these massive, iconic sounding ambiences in his mixes like nobody else I can think of. And he always comes up with these really, really cool, really unique rock drum sounds that have these just massive sounds to them. So I'm really, really excited to see how he attacks this and gets the sound, because the drums in San Quentin are just sick. All right, here we go. Tambourine. Is it Nickelback? If it doesn't have a tambourine, probably not. Here we go. It's just everything I hoped the Nickelback tambourine would be. I love it. This is so awesome to get to open this. Double shakers. Let me pan those out. All right, now I see some production in here. We got some boom. Oh yeah, that's like straight out of metal. I love it. Hell yeah. I love seeing bands use impacts. I mean, because we do it so much in like metalcore and stuff like that. It's so standard, but to see like a rock band just as iconic as Nickelback to have like sub hits in it. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's check out this fall. Gotta love the reverb kicks. They're super, super epic. Okay, we got reverse hits. There are a ton of vocals. I mean, Chad Kroeger, obviously one of the greatest, most iconic rock singers of all time. I mean, what a voice. Let's hear it.
Let's get this circus on down the road. We're taking bets of fire, a tank and gas will go. Call up your best friend, then call tomorrow.
Listen to those pipes. I mean, like the amount of power coming out of Chad's voice is just insane. Like to get that much rasp, that in tune with that much power. I mean, what a beast.
Location changes almost every other night. Last time we found it, can't remember.
Those look like they're slightly compressed. Definitely compressed here on the chorus. And the doubles don't look too compressed. So let's see how that works.
I testify that I was right out of my mind. Let the record show I did it off of rock and roll, screaming every night, playing 20.
I kind of like how the double isn't compressed. Now you can obviously compress it when you mix it. You get to mix it when you open Nail the Mix, but it's cool because it accents certain words on this, and I've never actually tried doing that. I think it's super cool. We got an ad lib here.
Just keep me out of San Quentin. Just keep me out of San Quentin.
So good. Okay, we have a ton of vocal additions here. Let's check those out.
On down the road, take a guess we'll go. Then call two more. Then call two more. About to do some shit that you ain't seen before.
Okay, we got some crowd vocals.
Testify. I was right out of my mind at the record show. I did it off the rock.
Super sick. We got gang vocals.
Quentin. San Quentin.
And then we got some bridge stuff.
Tough to find. Wrong, right. Tough to justify.
Super sick. Well, dang. I mean, all these tracks sound phenomenal. This is phenomenally well produced. I mean, everything about this is just incredible. You've got to excuse my excitement. Like I said, I've wanted to get Nickelback on Nail the Mix since day one. So for me, this is kind of just like a dream come true, you know? So if you want to mix Nickelback and watch Chris Basford do it, it's nailthemix.com. But if you're not familiar with Nail the Mix, let's head over to the website really quick, and I'm going to break it down for you and show you all the cool stuff that you get. Not only get to download the multi-tracks for San Quentin and watch Chris mix it in a live scenario where you can ask him questions and he goes through track by track, but there's more. So when you log into nailthemix.com, you get a ton of stuff. So we have a bonus Nail the Mix right now. Christian Donaldson is doing Doth, the cover of The Philosopher, which is super sick. And I mean, just absolutely sounds phenomenal. Christian is a fantastic mixer. So you get that nice bonus session that's included with this month's Nail the Mix. And you get some other cool things in your subscription. First off is MixLab. So MixLab is a bunch of really great bite-sized content. So for example, if you want to get into like EQ, or you want to dig into like guitars or stuff like that, all these different types of like 5 to 10 minute bite-sized sections. We've got about 160 videos that pretty much can cover anything you want to. You got a search feature here so you can figure out what you're looking for, or, filter, etc. Whatever you want to learn, it's here in MixLab for people that don't have a lot of time that want to just pick up something really, really useful. Another thing that is included is Portfolio Builder. And Portfolio Builder is super sick because we've got 35 songs in here that you can use to practice mixing, or if you're a professional or, aspiring pro, you can put in your portfolio to show other people that could become potential clients. So all of this stuff, we got everything from death metal all the way to EDM and pop and rock and stuff like that, country. Everything is in here, and you can practice and etc. all included in your subscription. Now, if you want to get serious at mixing and want to learn, for anywhere from a beginner all the way to a pro, I highly recommend going to Enhanced. That's nailthemix.com/upgrade. And URM Enhanced is the deepest diving thing in the history of audio education, which is the Fast Track Vault. You got 66 deep dive lessons here and everything you could ever want to know. So for example, in Nail the Mix, we might mix a song from start to finish, right? But we might not have like 3 to 10 hours to go over compression. In the Fast Track Vault, we have the ability to take you from absolute beginner to using compression musically to create movement and feels in songs and etc. So we've got all these deep dive lessons on everything like EQ, compression, mixing fundamentals, all the way to like really, really advanced types of stuff, editing, engineering, etc. Anything you can think of. Again, you can just filter it out. So for example, if you want to get into drum content, boom, here you go. You got tons of references with drum stuff. So yeah, everything you could possibly ever want to learn about audio, all laid out for you in a very, very, very in-depth thing. And ask anybody who's Enhanced, and they will tell you it's nailthemix.com/upgrade. But Enhanced also includes a few other things that are super cool. So not only to get the Fast Track Vault, you also got access to mix rescues, and we've got like 56 of these where a pro opens up subscriber mixes in different DAWs. So for example, you might be stuck in your mix, you can submit it in, and then somebody will open up your mix and kind of take it and deliver it to the next level to show you what they would have done to help, in your situation, to take your mix and raise it up. So you've got mix rescues in there. And lastly, we have one-on-ones. One-on-ones are super awesome. You can book 20 minutes with our staff, and you can get mix critiques or advice. You can maybe, advice on your career, basically whatever you want to talk about, whatever you're struggling with, whatever you need help with, it's there, and they're happy to help you. You also get a fantastic Facebook group. We do meetups all over the world and all kinds of awesome stuff. It's super positive. It doesn't matter what level of experience you have. You could be an absolute beginner or a total pro. There's people from world-class producers in there too. I just started mixing yesterday, and it's a great environment because there's no bad questions, meaning that you're not going to get like beat up for asking something that's a question or something. We encourage it. We're here to help you, and we want to help you get better at mixing. So that's all included in Nail the Mix and your Enhanced subscription. Like I said, if you want to mix Nickelback here in May 2023, it's nailthemix.com. I'll see you there, and happy mixing.
Somebody please keep me the hell